go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you will. You know, I wasn't going to talk about this. It's been covered for the last few days. But I'm going to go ahead and throw my 2 cents in. I don't really know where I want to start because I never really know how to start talking about this guy, Stephen A. He's just one of those characters, one of those Steve Harvey type. Matter of fact, that's exactly how I feel about Stephen A. He is Steve Harvey for the sports world. A buffoon of sorts that plays both sides. Comes across very unauthentic. And I guess that's probably a good place to start right there because I think that has a lot to do with this situation with Max. You know, Stephen A can say what he wants about being oceans apart as if he's leaps and bounds above Max's comprehension. I think he said people didn't trust Max's opinions, which I find funny because that's exactly how we feel about you, Stephen A. We never know what we're gonna get. Every time you seem to make a good point, I'm like, oh, okay, I see you, Steve. The next day you backtrack, come out with the company's talking points, and say some Bill Cosby shit about black folk. I agree with Marcellus Wiley. You was looking for Skip Bayless. You was looking for a white dude that didn't know shit. That just would sit back and be the corporate whitey. So your half-ass points of courage would seem like you was for the cause. You was for the culture. But we never saw you as that. We never thought you really cared about black issues. We never thought you cared about players' issues. You would say just enough to sound like you was riding, but I never held my breath. Because I knew, as I said, the next day, you come with that refined message. Yeah, there's bigger things that we should be worried about instead of this. Max was too knowledgeable for you. He had good takes on sports and social issues. He understood the culture and the history. And that was just too much for you. You just be sitting over there sulking, just like, damn, he's outshining me again. Which is funny to me because the bad takes that Stephen A has, I don't even think he thinks they real. But Stephen A is all about being number one. And to do that, you have to impress the guys upstairs. And he understands that. You have to impress corporate America. Which I think is funny because Stephen A has said that black people are too sensitive. And maybe he's right because you don't have to look no further than Stephen A to see a sensitive black person. Now, I'm not going to go as far as T.O. did because I don't think a white dude could ever be blacker than a black person. I don't care how much they acting like a creature that rumbles through your garbage cans at night. I would never say nothing like that. But Stephen A could definitely be in a boy band with Steve Harvey and Bill Cosby and all these other self-righteous blacks. So yeah, I agree. It was not a good fit. It was very hard watching a very knowledgeable guy next to a imbecile. Max had some very good takes. Minus how he felt about LeBron, but no one's perfect. Yeah, I wanted to make this a little more insightful, but honestly, man, I get a little irritated when I even talk about this dude. That's why I haven't talked about this dude yet, because as I said, he's one of those creatures that run around in your garbage cans knocking over everything. Sometimes they get up in your attic. I don't really mess with those types. But thank y'all for checking me out today. I'll see you in the next one.